Hello, Master Nathan. I'm just about to start the game. Just give me a second here. Good timing. I just got back from visiting my grandmother. How was it? So today we're just going to be doing the Leviathan DLC. Greg's got a live directing session he has to do with one of his voice actors. So I don't know if he's going to be joining us, but I decided to go ahead and do Leviathan today just so that we'll be able to just get through Priority, Cerberus, and Earth tomorrow because those are going to be the ones with the biggest changes. There's only like one minor change. I think there's only one change in Leviathan that I made with mods, and it's involving the conversation with Leviathan, which it doesn't really change it much, but it enhances it. Not so good. She asked me who my sister was 3 times. Oh, so she has Alzheimer's or dementia. Same thing. I'm not sure if there's a distinction between those. Sorry to hear that. I think my mom's grandparents. I think my mom's parents had that issue. It's never a fun thing to deal with.
Shepard,
You have a minute, Miranda?
actually, I'm a bit pressed at the moment. Rain check?
I'll let you work.
Commander Shepard.
You've got new messages, Commander.
See, where did we need to go
Commander.
for Miranda's thing? It said I think it's Hades something. Asteria and Hades Nexus. Okay, so we're going to Hades Nexus or we're going to Asteria.
Commander.
My grandfather was dying. He said, at least I'm going out before some son of a bitch will have to wipe my ass.
Commander.
Guess we have to do all low risk missions first. That's the only time I ever heard him swear. That's sad to go through. Just making sure we've got everything here. Alright, let's go find some Lovecraftian monsters.
Sorry about that,
Hey,
They contact the field team.
but I had to feed the dogs and myself.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us?
let's see which one of
Commander.
which
The rest of
one
my
do
team
these
is out
Lovecraft
investigating leads
monsters
right now.
secretly has the N word
I'm
in
Dr.
its
Garrett
name?
Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What?
It's talking about the Leviathan.
What's your assignment?
Why would you say the N word? Why would you? Why
The
would you
joke
say
is
that?
Lovecraft's.
Heard stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Look up what Lovecraft's cat's name is.
Ah,
That's an
jeez.
interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist.
Yeah, Lovecraft's
I
name
think that is a chance
is
to prove that it
Lovecraft's
does.
cat's name. I think it was his
You're in for the
uncle's.
challenge.
Was
For the
named like
truth.
N-word man.
Even as late as 2148, humanity still
Feeding
thought
your
aliens
dogs is
were a myth.
based.
That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean
Yeah, a
beacon,
couple
we
of
might
the
not be in this
creatures'
war.
names are based off the
Now, with new
N-word.
information we've uncovered.
Oh, I know which ones you're talking about.
Hadley, do you have the data?
I see.
No!
And yeah, that happens.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me!
This task force
have to
better not be
believe
the Suicide Squad one.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you want to...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
Dr. Bryson's face is so detailed, even in the original game.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it.
So do you know when you have to do
imagine the
this
impact on the
voice
war.
acting thing?
I'm formally requesting assistance.
I don't
in tracking
know.
it down. You'll have it.
Alright, let's hope we can finish this before that.
Find that thing.
You have to do
It
that.
appears we were meant to be that assistance.
I don't know exactly her time zone.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
See, if they didn't
Given the
keep
state of
this
conflict, I believe the
this
saying,
insider
"The
secret,
enemy of my
we wouldn't
enemy is
be
my friend,"
in dire need
isn't
right now.
relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Fun fact, if we keep interacting with this head, it eventually explodes.
I know.
But it'll magically reappear again anyway. Maybe Leviathan doesn't want to be found as Shepard G, you think?
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No.
I don't know. The whole
We may be
Leviathan
able
thing
to
kind of
narrow down his
felt like a
location.
Lovecraft idea.
If we find clues he was using in
It's
his
definitely
search for
inspired
Leviathan,
by Lovecraft at the very least.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
There's something out here. No, I thought there was.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to
Any
find
thoughts on
the
X-Men Evolution animated series if you've seen it? I like
seen it.
the designs in it.
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Thorian.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source. Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course.
Rogue was my childhood crush.
Can you add a search filter for systems along
Or
that
did you mean, or
path?
did you actually mean Rouge?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Rouge or Rogue? Because those are two very different characters.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying
He's,
it
well,
as
clearly
an
he's talking
object of
about Rogue if
importance,
Yeah.
the subject
which
is
he looked
about
closely
X-Men.
at a sample.
Yeah. I do like that you have to do some detective work
Meteorites.
here.
With traces of element 0.
Yeah.
Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel
Also, how
during
Wolverine
external
wasn't
travel,
there just to be
Element
better
Zero
than
will decay
Cyclops.
after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Rogue, I ain't no furry.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Looks like data on the Rachni.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a data pad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Oh yeah, I remember this skull from Mass Effect 1. I don't know how it got here though.
Dr. Bryson, per your request,
I've been playing the new Black Ops 6 beta.
How is it?
Batarian communications.
It's a little... They actually did a few changes with it for once.
Good changes?
More like hard to adapt to changes a little bit. I'm not saying they're bad, but apparently now we can speed run in all directions without turning.
I guess they're trying to make it more fast-paced.
Yeah. And apparently now we can jump dive in the game instead of just crowd sliding.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting enough, though, I wasn't planning on buying the next Call of Duty because I've been burned by them for too many times, but apparently me having the subscription for the Ultimate Game Pass, I was able to actually experience the beta on both my Xbox and my PC.
All right. Let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Yep. Turns out Black Ops Xbox users who have the Ultimate Game Pass will be able to play Black Ops 6 for free.
Honestly, I think Microsoft is smart to go more into Game Pass.
Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion.
I don't know.
pattern.
Some people are a little
The
iffy
Reapers
about
are
it,
searching
including
for
myself.
something.
Knowing how the COD
Can you make
community
the search
is,
filter
Activision's going to
now.
make their money no matter what.
The Rachni data.
for it? Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Doing so now.
Alright, anything else we're missing here? I don't think so. Trying to remember what the parameters were. Okay, I remember one of them was element 0.
Element 0 deposits.
on the search results. Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Reaper activity?
Three possibilities.
Alien sightings.
I remember this one took me a while to figure out.
We have a match, marking the
Yeah, because you have to
galaxy
get everything.
Let's go find
I know.
Garneau.
Anyone see
me
Brazilian?
quite a while.
Anyone see Brazilian Hatsune Miku? Too bad she blew up right when Twitter got banned in Brazil. I want to say that that's what got it banned. I want to say that's what got Twitter banned in Brazil. Also, I still find it funny how no one calls it Twitter. I mean, no one calls it X.com, but actually Twitter.
Nah, people are starting to adjust to it now. I'm seeing it on Facebook and Instagram.
But yeah, Brazilian Hatsune Miku is everywhere. At least on X. I don't know about like the other social media platforms. I never got the point behind Hatsune Miku, but it's whatever. It's just not my thing. Like a virtual concert thing or something. Is that what that is?
Who knows?
Commander Shepard.
Because I remember like seeing a video of it. Not that I was like looking for it, just... It wasn't just a random events connected.
Commander. Commander.
I want to check the Kepler Verge real quick before I go to... Yeah, so people been memeing that Brazilian Miku was killed. That's so silly.
Okay.
You ever heard of that character, Hatsune Miku? It's like I think it's a big thing over in
And yes,
yeah.
I never heard of Brazilian though.
It's mostly just they basically just made Hatsune Miku darker skinned.
Oh. Don't tell me that became a political issue.
So what made you? So was it just like the stuff that explained the Reapers that you liked about this DLC, or was it the Lovecraft stuff?
wasn't just a Lovecraft, but it also kind of told me that the Reapers are
We have located
basically not anything different from any other synthetics in the galaxy. They were created and they had creators, just like we create, and they were created. So, yeah, all they do is just follow a simple basic program, and they think they're in the right, but in reality, they're if you ask me, they're hypocrites.
I think there's specific people we can bring on these missions, and they have different dialogue depending on who you bring.
A good question.
Leviathan, Mojave, Edie, and anyone. Okay, so definitely bring Edie. And could bring Miranda too. Just to see if she has anything to say. I'm indecisive here. I want to bring everyone.
I wish you could, to be honest.
But I think that would break the game if we had a mod that does that.
No, I really wish it could have been cool.
What?
If it was actually co-op and the second player could play as one of the companions.
Screw it, let's bring Miranda along. Cause
Miranda?
yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that doesn't break the game.
I don't think it will. Because I know, like, she does have some unique dialogue if you bring her on missions and with this mod. Evening, welcome, Mo World.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
I'm curious as to what Leviathan actually is.
But we want Garneau, Bryson's research partner.
Hey, she actually does have
We
unique
find Garneau,
dialogue.
we find Leviathan.
Really?
Understood.
Mm-hmm. That's impressive they went through this.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated.
Interesting.
I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper.
I'll be in and out of the
signatures
stream
in
tonight.
asteroid field.
Okay.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
If you think about it, this DLC only makes sense after you do like most of the missions because of the Reapers that show up in it, like the Banshees. Because if you do it before
Don't go
like the
anywhere.
Asari
Yes.
Monastery,
Grab
it
this
doesn't
guy
make
if
any
you ran.
sense.
Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Scouting party.
A really nasty one by the sound of it.
Let's get Garneau before the Sirius troops arrive.
It's likely the civilians will be frightened.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
This doesn't feel right.
Yeah, this is definitely inspired by Lovecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be... Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
You better not point at me and scream.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
Yeah, that guy totally sabotaged it.
And now, we're done.
Sounds about right.
Step away. Step away. You don't belong here.
Shepard, I doubt we're going to get any more out of them.
Let's look around. Careful.
This is unnerving.
We need to repair the elevator.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
The music's also kind of unnerving too.
Yeah. It is.
There's one of those moments where you say that Mass Effect likes to go into horror a bit. So Garneau was here.
The security log for the elevator said Garneau was here in the last week. Why would they lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation. It's the merciful route.
Absolutely.
What pain stimuli is applied more quickly?
Interesting. You should look into that.
What are you hiding?
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah. I'm getting that feeling.
None of this makes sense for workers at a mining station.
You better not be hiding the long-lost Skittle bubblegum.
This message was not sent.
What?
It's Garneau. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garneau out.
So, he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes. We just need to enter it at the security terminal.
TGS Mineral Works has a lot on the future.
personnel ID.
Turn back, Commander.
They made bubblegum, but Skittles got it. They made bubblegum for Skittles, but it got discontinued in 2010.
Turn back. You shouldn't be.
Can't use this door yet.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the medbay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The medbay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
That's cool that she's fully voiced here.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Is that Garneau?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
So what was she actually planned to be part of as a companion?
I am Dr. Garneau.
Nope.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance.
Hmm.
Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
Doctor, you mentioned an artifact in your message.
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we are speaking to Garneau.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
I love the voice effect for Leviathan.
Someone cut the power.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of bass in it.
This
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route. Gardo's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
According to my map, there's a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
Then we're going through them.
Gravemind, hey, that's my thing. Gravemind had a different voice effect. Which actually saw like a video clip of how they did that. It was like multiple people with Steve Bradley Baker as like the main central voice.
Martin O'Donnell, the composer of Halo, offered his voice in it too, believe it or not.
I think it was multiple people who put their voices in to make it sound like it was multiple minds speaking as one.
That was the point, yeah.
Because it uses the minds of multiple of a ton of people.
What's our flank? Okay, let's find that artifact.
Who would win a fight, Darth Vader or Venom? Vader.
Looks like the door's power supply has been cut.
Bad comparison, Vader.
We should send this repair drone.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately,
Mismatch, I think the Death Battle guys will call it.
Let's make it quick then.
Taskmaster was able to defeat Venom easily with his laser sword, and that's essentially what Darth Vader has. And Vader has the Force too on top of that, so it's not even a close match.
Done. One to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Actually, I'll tell you who would win. The person who would win is whoever the writer wants to win.
There is that fact too.
Doesn't Taskmaster have the ability to predict his opponent's moves?
Got it.
Yeah, but with like in terms of Venom, he doesn't really need that.
You need to be closer to the drone. Banshee, Commander.
He has what is it? Photographic reflexes.
I'm on it. Let's head back. Door should be online.
Unless you're King Kong going against Godzilla, because the writers had to seriously buff King to make him on the same level as Godzilla.
The darkness can't be breached.
The artifact.
Like in Bryson's office. Move! I've got a shot.
Turn back.
Garneau!
Damn it.
Hmm.
Shepard, you need to see this.
What have you got?
That wasn't Garneau. This is. And it looks like he's been dead for a while.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Anne Bryson.
And Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. Are you all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Alright, be right back.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here. How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me anything about what happened?
After just based off of the original movie, Godzilla was more 3 times King Kong's height.
It just
Godzilla's
seems
height
cold. I remember a feeling
is like
cold and dark.
inconsistent.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
And all this time, no one went looking for them.
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
No memory of the last 10 years. They're in for quite the shock.
It now seems Leviathan not only has the power to destroy a Reaper, but possesses an indoctrination ability.
Could it be a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here? And more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes, they suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office,
I
I
am
want
back.
you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, they're too dangerous to have around.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Officially, the original movie King Kong was 50 meters, and Godzilla up to the show's era was
Commander,
50.
there's a new message at your private terminal. Commander?
See if Edie has anything to say after that mission.
Leviathan's mental restraints are odd. My AI shackles serve similar purposes, but why add sensations of darkness or cold? Maximum dynamic pressure is approaching. Throttle down for minimal
The American film's Godzilla is 108
If that is how
meters,
you
and even then he's
categorize me,
not
I will tell you to stop
the
slouching.
tallest Godzilla.
Hello, Shepard.
Commander.
I can't imagine losing 10 years of your life. Those poor miners.
Alright, for the next one, I think we'll bring Godzilla vs. Kong wasn't about who can win, it was about if Kong could even put up a decent fight against Godzilla.
Well, he could, but there was.
He has
but then,
he has
of
the
course-
speed and maneuverability factor over Godzilla. But
Well-
Godzilla's got strength and durability on his side.
Well, the thing is that when they the thing is when it came down to Godzilla and Kong, well, I mean, I figured Kong could put up a fight, but part of me actually kind of knew that there's no way he could win. And what happened when he kind of forced Kong down and roared, just kind of tells me that even if Kong had done his best, and again, if Godzilla wanted, he would be killed.
Come on, where's the fuel line? We need a fuel line. Especially as Toho rules it is that Godzilla can't die.
Well, thing is, Godzilla's died in the past.
I still need to see Godzilla -1.
You haven't seen -1?
I haven't, and I want to see it.
It was actually pretty good.
Didn't it get nominated for something?
I don't know.
I think it won an Oscar for best visual effects.
Even for a movie that was low budget.
That's what makes it impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that he can't Infernal, just Toho made rules for American films to follow. Godzilla dying is one of them. Alongside, he's not allowed to eat people.
Signal confirmed.
That's probably why they created the whole him eating the radiation.
Does that apply for comics too? Is that why Godzilla was able to beat Superman?
I don't know about that.
Only because Godzilla kills Superman in the crossover comics. Even on -1, when he chomped on a guy, he whips him away instead of chewing on it.
That was, well, to be honest with you, this new version of Godzilla was a little different.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed.
I've seen -1. He rates as possibly meaning the most cruel version next to GMK, and in that version he's the demon waging war on Japan for forgetting about war comes of World War II.
Here's the thing about Japan's Godzilla films. They base all their films based on actual events in their country.
And testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving
Godzilla -1 is meant to represent the horrors of World War II.
About the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look. Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Fine.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula.
-1 is a huge reference to the nuclear testing that occurred following the war, which makes sense as Godzilla was based off the Lucky Dragon incident.
I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
We're a ship of civilians. We're just outside of a nuclear blast, but not the radiation fallout.
The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Did you need an environmental suit? Wind protection gear?
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets. These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out...
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
The OG film, it's referenced as what possibly mutated the Big G. 2014 film had it in its opening, of course, -1, outright showing Godzilla was there and was mutated by it.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do. These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab...
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. I believe you saw them earlier.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The only film where it's not responsible for Godzilla is Shin Godzilla.
They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they
I didn't like.
Pylos Nebula
I didn't exactly like that.
Another system.
Yes.
I didn't exactly like that design.
What, Shin Godzilla?
Okay.
Yeah.
You can rule out the relay system.
What does Shin Godzilla look like? Let me look it up real quick.
I don't know. Looks like deformed Godzilla. A little bit.
Oh. Looks all charred and stuff.
Yeah, and the worst part is that they kind of, I think they made this one a little too OP, because what was also kind of weird about it is that when it finally did its atomic breath, its bottom jaw split open.
Bryson's assistant,
and
Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
And at first it just came out fire, and then it got more powerful and powerful, and then just turned into like this purple atomic laser.
Based on the search data, it is one
and
of
then
these
after
two
that,
systems.
when they tried to destroy him, lasers started coming out of his spikes, shooting the bombs from literally
Let's go get Anne Bryson.
Literally in the sky.
In the cut ending, he was going to evolve into an army of human Godzilla hybrids.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I felt about that one, to be honest. Because its ending, you see, they actually managed to destroy him by kind of freezing up his body and degrading it somehow. But then his tail showed these little small creatures coming out of it. I mean, of course, we didn't exactly see them come. We didn't exactly see them move. They just stood there. But yeah, like small humanoid creatures. -1 though was better in my opinion.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
Alright, for this one, I'm gonna bring James along.
Coolio.
Okay, so we got reports of an attack on some scientists, right? Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear.
Shin I liked up until he got to his final
Nothing
form
so
because
far,
all
Commander.
he did
If
was
she's
walk
down there, she
forward
hasn't
with no sense of
responded to our
character.
hails.
Which sucks because
Some
they had
strange signals, though.
animations
Give me
that
a minute.
made it so Godzilla
The
walks
artifacts
funny.
she uncovered may have
As if he
caused
doesn't
additional
know how to
complications.
do so.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
What do y'all think of the 1998 Godzilla movie?
We have hostiles.
Take us in.
Commander, on the landing platform.
You know, the one with Ferris Bueller.
That's her. Okay, let's get this.
Tracking multiple boats.
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go.
Jump!
We're in the shit now, Commander.
This platform won't remain stable for long.
Move. Cover above us. No, stay where you are. This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. Too dangerous. We'll come to you.
It sucked, and there's just another big, giant monster movie that wanted to cash in on Jurassic Park.
Copy that. We're on our way.
It had good music, though. And I don't completely hate the design of Godzilla, but I don't think it was a good Godzilla design, but I think it'd be good for any other monster.
Through here.
Because it is a pretty cool design if you ignore the fact that it's supposed to be Godzilla.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide?
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put. Watch out!
Shit! There goes the easy way.
Look for another path. Looks like a bridge over there. Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
You got it.
James,
Wires are fried. Give me a minute.
let Edie do it.
Won't you work?
James, let Edie do it. You're not good at this.
Hey.
Well, that seemed to work. I'm raising the bridge now.
Greg, what did you think of the 1998 Godzilla?
Roger that.
It's how I got into Godzilla, so to me, it's still one of my favorites.
Wait, what?
It's how I got into Godzilla, so to me, it's still one of my favorites.
Even though everyone hates it?
They used to, actually. The community doesn't hate it as much as they used to anymore.
Why?
Things have changed.
See, I always liked the design, but I can understand why people wouldn't like it as like a Godzilla design.
Well, it's a canon design now, thanks to Final War.
This way.
I don't know what Final War is.
Elevator spotted, Shepard.
Got
It was basically the last Godzilla we got before Japan got into new things.
The elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
I think it was back in 2004. I think. I can't remember.
Copy that.
Its canon name is Zilla. I think it's a girl. Because she was given birth.
More enemies ahead.
I like that this game lets you jump over things.
Yeah.
We're blocked. Find another way.
Toho hated it so much they bought the rights to the character just to have Godzilla curb stomp it. That's a new level of petty.
Shepard, this looks like a path.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
Anne, are you still there?
We're barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded. Are you close?
We're moving as fast as we can. Hang in there. Coming down! Around. Go around.
No, Boyles, stay down. Oh, God.
What's happening?
Kirkwood and Boyles trying to run for it. Reaper's got him.
Don't move until we get there.
I don't blame them. There was exchanges and it was clear to people behind the 98 film did not care that much, dismissing as just a dude in a suit. That's kind of rude.
I've got eyes on the elevator. Get to it.
What's up here? Nothing. Okay.
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
What really weird is they wrote a script for a sequel that made Godzilla more like his heroic self.
He tried
kind
to
of
run. I told him not to.
predicting
What about
MonsterVerse
the others?
Godzilla being the protector of the
Where
Earth.
did everyone go?
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh God. Yes, of course.
Who has to fight ancient creatures who threaten the
was at
balance
another
even
dig
down
site
to having
when
an
they
insect
attacked.
monster to
Got
fight
back as quick
against
as I
like in
could.
2014.
What's happening?
Commander,
not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down! What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything like this.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached. Shepard!
Take it out! Done! You okay?
Oh my
Cortez, we have
gosh,
Ann
Squid
Bryson.
Head.
Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
We'll bring it down. Get in here.
Copy that, Commander.
Copy that. You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of it. You cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. First, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... what? Dead? He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine, the next drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. And
I want to see his office.
we'll arrange for transportation. Meet you there.
Commander, you've got a new message in your head.
Alright. Looks like I'll... Alright. So it looks like Miranda's missions were successful.
Commander?
And then I think we can actually see Bryson in like the med bay. I think our squad mates also have things to say.
I can't believe he's gone.
It's a cool little detail.
A new notification is available on the private...
What is it with you and rescuing scientists from dig sites that have been overrun by hostile forces? If you decide to help her take down the Shadow Broker, I'm going to be jealous and somewhat concerned. Hello again.
So yeah, I think all the squad mates have something to say about Leviathan. It's what I do, Liara.
I can handle the Reapers that run around, or the ones that crawl, or the ones that shuffle menacingly toward you, but it's the flying ones that give me the creeps.
Yeah, those flying ones are kind of freaky.
If you were tasked with making a Star Wars game, what would you do? What kind of game would it be? I would make it more like GTA and make it where you can be like a bounty hunter or a smuggler or whatever. Basically Star Wars Outlaws if it was good.
I'd recommend a remake of Shadow of the
Do you
Empire.
ever feel awkward being the only Turian on the ship?
I don't know. Should I?
I just mean not having anyone else like you around.
Doesn't seem to bother Liara.
But she can eat their food. I'm glad Anne Bryson got out safely. I just hope we find Leviathan before the Reapers do. Good to see you.
See if Jack Vick has anything to say about it.
If Leviathan is a defector, a Reaper that broke away from the others, then it is also a traitor. And traitors are never to be trusted, even among the enemy. If they can betray their own kind, imagine what they can do to you. Your Asari continues to question me. I'm beginning to wish her kind had never learned to talk. Many are asking what I eat. They will never know. It is harder to be poisoned that way. Is it, Commander?
But yeah, I feel
No
like we
one really-
already get way too many Star Wars remakes, and I want to see something new for once.
Well, this one is a little different though.
And another harvester keeps me
Shadows of the Empire was actually one of the
That's the bond.
was literally one of the first best Star Wars games that ever came out for the N64. And it would be nice, and it would actually be nice to remake and rewrite it in terms of
I don't know the
connecting it better with the actual films.
But that seemed like a shitload of harvesters.
Probably based it more around the book more than how it was in the actual game itself.
Favorite mid or post-credit scene in a non-MCU Marvel film?
End credit scene?
Mid or end credit scene? I couldn't even tell you one off the top of my head.
I don't really have a favorite end credit scene either.
I can't really think of one, that's the point. Maybe if I had to pick, gun to my head, the only one that pops up in my mind is Henry Cavill showing up as Superman at the end of Black Adam.
Marvel, not DC.
Oh, in a Marvel film.
Yeah. That's Superman is DC.
Probably the Deadpool 2 ones. Where he shoots the X-Men Origins Wolverine Deadpool in the head. And then Ryan Reynolds before you can do Green Lantern.
I unfortunately don't have a favorite end credit scene.
We said mid or post credit scene.
Doesn't matter to me.
Hello?
For me, Kong Skull Island, since that teased Godzilla 2019 with Rodan, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. But they're reusing the Overlord theme here. They just deepened. They just made the pitch lower.
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again?
Some of mine are Deadpool 2, cleaning up the timeline, and Days
so
of Future
obsessed.
Past teaser.
Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance
From
to
the
know.
Wolverine.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
I wonder why they didn't try to control him.
Shepard?
No, her father.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
It might have something to do with the how strong the mind is.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Rachni drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Hey, Loco. Need a hand?
What brings you down here, James?
Saw what happened to Ann back at the dig site. That ain't right.
Well, make yourself comfortable.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great. Ow, son of a... Hey,
Really,
Edie,
James?
Husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
She doesn't say yes or no. That's funny, Edie.
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Nice. You think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
Oh, dude, come on, dude.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes. But this isn't a natural QEC.
Only if you don't
Leviathan
touch it
has
again.
to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
Anne, I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
You think?
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in, waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You're a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it. Anne, are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
So does everything else connected to the Reapers?
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
One second. Where's Terrath? Crescent Nebula. Damn it. It's a weirdly placed beacon.
I have to agree. Why is it all the way over there?
Yeah, like it's way too easy for me to miss it.
Is that part of the mod?
I think so.
Yeah, of course it is.
Expanded galaxy. It's not a big deal though.
Hmm.
It's like the only one that does that for some reason. I'm gonna make it to get some fuel.
Signal confirmed. No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates. I found something. No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates. Signal confirmed. These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
I think there's someone to bring Tally and let's bring you, Edie, since you've been helping us so far.
Usually I bring Garrus.
Garius is best bro.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
What are we expecting to find?
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
But after that, if it's a Reaper, even one that went rogue, do we really want help from something like that?
Nobody says we have to be friends with it. But if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
That's possible.
Kodiak is spec to nearly 1,000 atmospheres. But I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
And if it says no, I'm going to slap it.
Systems are shutting down. Brace for impact.
Oh, another happy landing.
Another happy landing.
Everyone all right?
My suit's intact. Maybe a few bruises under it.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. Any idea how old these are?
It would seem the bones are untouched by scavengers. If they rotted clean from humidity and exposure,
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense. Explains why no one gets out of here. Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
it seems beyond repair given the tools immediately available.
I recognize a few of these ships, but only from historical records. They're ancient.
So what are we waiting for? Just Cortez to repair shit?
I guess so.
Look, up there.
Oh, that's not
They
good.
were right behind us.
Protect the shuttle.
Oh shit. Just seeing one of those is bad enough.
Cortez, situation.
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Ancient like Liara's mom.
If you say so.
Cortez.
Almost there, Commander.
Cortez, what happened to almost there?
Out of development, Commander. Fixing it now.
Give us some cover fire.
Your mom was so old for history class they asked what they were doing. I mean, they asked what she was doing.
We're
Okay, we're clear. Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Can the Normandy extract us?
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
Diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Shepard, perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously proposing?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I guess we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in. Another power cell for you, Commander.
Here they come! Get another cell, Shepard. We'll hold them off.
Got another cell here.
Go out.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first. All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Shepard, are you sure about this?
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Shepard, just...
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Still, she worries.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comlink.
I read you.
Here goes.
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far. Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
Yeah, this is so Lovecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operation. Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
Legend has that the only hope of ever getting out of there is a mask that every deep sea creature has been craving for years. Is that a reference to something?
I honestly can't say.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop. Can't see anything just yet.
Bionicle Baraki trailer.
And apparently she's ready.
Seems intact. I'm gonna keep.
Alright, you want to
Totally.
watch? Do you want to see
Told
what?
her- I told her to give me a bit.
Yeah.
What is that? I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
Surprised. I'm actually kind of surprised he doesn't even say you look just like them.
You were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Anderson?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species
Saren.
could be destroyed with a single thought. But you
are different.
Lizard man.
I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why.
Shepard says he thought he was a Reaper, so he acknowledged they look alike.
Cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
What's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is
Wait.
The cycle will continue.
No. You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for all.
That's cool that they replaced the other characters with Anderson, Elusive Man, and Saren.
Yeah.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
I guess now that they met Shepard, they now think they have a chance.
Mm-hmm. That's because he's Commander Shepard.
I guess they still got the old source code.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, we got a Reaper inbound!
That easy, huh?
If it were that easy. It did kind of look like it took them a while to charge up.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Kira, don't do that to me.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. But we proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war, just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Anne. And thanks for all your help. Shepard up.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen.
Using Harbinger's, using Sovereign's words against them.
Pretty much.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
Alright, dude, I
Alright.
gotta get going.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up any loose ends to tie up here, and then we'll do Priority Earth tomorrow.
Alright, take it easy, dude.
Alright, have fun. Conrad Werner. You ever wonder why it's there? What? Ever wonder why what's there? Those two authorities for Verdanics. Leviathan, I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night. I see what you did. Check it really quick. No, we can actually change her outfit. So I'm gonna put her in Alliance stuff. Look at that.
Leviathan. I just hope it's trustworthy. Shepard, there you are.
You have a minute, Miranda?
I'm just finishing an operation report.
I'll let you work.
Commander? You've got new messages, Commander.
Might as well make Miranda the XO since she's here. That's be a bad look. You know what it is a bad look? Socks with sandals. True.
Commander?
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales. Auxiliary power units are depleted to 82.04% capacity. This should be corrected.
Yeah, I'll get it before we go in atmosphere again.
I will run a diagnostic on it.
EDI, we've got 5 of them.
According to the diagnostic, we now have 4. Hello, Shepard.
Nice to have everyone back on dry land, so to speak. You know, whenever we discover something amazing like that, I wonder what else might be out there. Or even right under our noses. Hey, Shepard.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
I can only imagine talking to something so huge, so alien. I hope it helps against the Reapers. Ready for the next mission?
Shepard, I looked over your mission report. Gotta say, it feels like we've been after these Reapers forever. From Sovereign to Leviathan, they've been a pain in the ass the whole time. But at least we're starting to see the big picture. Never really thought we'd get any answers. Doesn't change much, but it does make this war feel a whole lot bigger. Another time, maybe.
Okay, toughest mission.
Horizon.
No fair, I hadn't joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really?
Tally, you were with us on Horizon.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle? You're the one who likes things at short range.
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
From husks? Absolutely.
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. Your turn.
I'm going with the Rachni.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right toward you.
I thought you liked it when things got up close and personal.
Not when it's spiders.
Aw, Tally has arachnophobia.
I thought I'd lost you down there. Don't do that again. Not even to forge an alliance with a damned Reaper killer. You're worth more than that.
Oh, that's gonna make me pained when I do the next mission.
Commander. All good, Commander.
I have studied your human religions, Commander. Your devil and his fall.
I'd say it would become a good couple if Shepard was there to be best
they
man.
once unleashed a plague that has haunted all of our history to this day. I say their own hell is the abyss you found them in. One I hope they never escape from. The crew seems to enjoy staring at me. Commander.
Can't say I was happy sending you down in that submersible by yourself. Don't know why I ever worry about you. Take on ancient aliens from the deep? Sure, no problem. Everything okay, Shepard?
Check everything real quick. Oh, texture-friendly chocolates. Take that. Don't want that. That'll kill all my fish. Might test the firing range for a bit. haven't really tested out some of these.
Now that's a tasty shot!
Shepard has to use a gun because his fists are too OP. Big gun.
Okay, that did it. Where's my sniper rifle?
That's a lot of bullets.
Nice shooting!
I could talk weapon optimization all night. All night!
I think this one actually has way more than the actual human minigun. I've used this a lot in my test playthrough. Let's try this one. Okay, so it's pretty much just a normal halberd.
Acceptable.
Okay, so that's essentially just a grenade launcher. I like that they have this so I can test out all the guns. See which one I like the most. It's a saw blade launcher. Damn, he's got a face of steel. Okay, this is another semi-automatic. Let's see what we got here. Vector SMG. It's okay. Not my style. Alright, let's shift down to range and start finishing up on things. Maybe need to talk to James.
With the Leviathan on our side, maybe we pull this thing off after all.
Maybe, James.
At least Anne's still around to see her dad's work finally pay off. Hey.
I ran so hard that my foot had died. We can also go by Omega real quick too. Okay, that spooked me a bit. Got Petrovsky's chessboard. We got a giant Krogan hammer. Some kind of blade. I forgot where we got that. That's definitely not what Talia's wearing, but that is Legion's chest piece. There's Morden. I love that photo of her. I'm so glad that that's part of the mod. That's what she actually looks like under the mask. Instead of, you know, a repaint of something else. Yeah, the Reapers will focus more on trying to harvest Leviathan than humans. Alright, so what we're going to do is explore and make sure we've got pretty much everything 100%. Now, Priority Earth is not the end of this, but it's going to be close. But the last thing we're going to be doing on this in the Mass Effect 3 is the Citadel. It's a good idea to check out these systems that don't have any percentages on them, because sometimes they hide stuff there. They're sneaky. Sneaky little hobbitses. We're about to be out of fuel. I forgot to restock. But I don't care. Okay, let's see. We're back. Okay, Hawking ETA. I always call it Hawking ETA, though it's probably Hawking Ada. Yeah, there's like nothing here. Why would they make this system so sparse and then just put nothing?
I found something.
Get the armatures. Okay. So there was something to find on this place. There's a check here.
That's jump successful.
Anything over here? Nope.
Evasion successful.
Nothing here either. Except Surkesh. I'm surprised the Reapers haven't come to Surkesh yet.
Signal confirmed.
That's right. Almost forgot to do the Kachi thing. Because I totally forgot where it was. Now, they've been waiting for me forever. And we are back. Welcome back. We just did Leviathan. After I tie up all the loose ends, we're gonna probably end the stream there and do Cerberus base and priority Earth tomorrow because Greg has to do a whole voice over thing with a friend of his. Yeah, we saw Anderson, the Elusive Man, and Saren in Shepard's Head when the Leviathan was talking to him instead of the characters from the Leviathan DLC. I think I heard that soundtrack from a TV show somewhere. I think it was DX10 with Halle Berry, but that's just me. I'll have to take your word for it. Nimbus cluster. But you did that too. Okay. So you just gotta bring some things back to the people in the Citadel, and then maybe we can just take a look around Omega for a bit.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Thank you again, Commander.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ether mining.
So we're going to Presidium, okay.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a one moment, please.
Is there an alpha? An alpha what?
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
to Omega. Oh. You're silly.
How's the translation going? Hopefully it unlocks more intel from the archives.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in some character too.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help?
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
Okay, what else do I need to do? Okay, so we're going to Purgatory.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I've recovered some texts from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn. Couldn't hurt. Thank you.
The Alliance is bringing medical supplies.
Don't tell Tally. Where's Tally on Citadel? Nice moves. No, those are horrible. Everyone says Dead Shepherd's dancing sucks. Alright, let's go to Omega and see what Arya's up to. Don't tell Miranda either why. I'm not dating Miranda.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Hannah's Basin.
Signal confirmed.
She forgot to ask Green. You forgot to ask Greg what type of project he's working on. He has his own YouTube channel. He does a lot of comic dubs for Sonic stuff. I don't think he's at the liberty to talk about it though. Now, this is a beta, so it's not going to look perfect, but we can actually land on Omega and walk around it. A little more empty than they were before, huh? Yeah, a lot more empty. This is a beta mod, so... not really much to do here. Just look around.
You don't understand. Pernoya's exosphere is riddled with oculi. We couldn't get near the planet, let alone the shipyards. I know. The Foundation is desperate for platinum.
Oh, looks like we do have some missions.
Hire one from Omega? You must be joking.
There's Harriet. And he has this little cigar. That's cute.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms for your patronage.
Still, this is pretty cool that they put it back in the game.
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. The Blue Suns, Bloodpack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
How's the rebuilding going on Omega?
People understand the first order of business is shoring up defenses. No one wants another invasion. So they're enduring valiantly, not that they have a choice. Once again, I am Omega.
What exactly have I acquired?
An army that's willing to fight dirty, to do the things your respectable militaries won't do. Eclipse Mechs and Vorcha Legions are excellent candidates for vanguards in any ground offensive. Well worth the little song and dance I had you perform, I'm sure.
Whatever you say, Arya.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's go check out the other half and then we'll go look for those rare metals that that woman was looking for. I want to make sure my mission list is squeaky clean. And all he needs to complete priority Cerberus and Earth. I guess Patriarch died. So let me check the mod page for this real quick. Okay, yeah, there's not much. At this time, you can speak to Arya in Afterlife, tear up the dance floor in the lower Afterlife, visit Hair Store, visit Vegetarian State Arms, hand in Omega Mechanic Quest. And even all we have is just rare metals. Okay, Athena Nebula. So let's go do that, just so I can get that off of my journal. I haven't put in the door sound effects. Or not all of them. I need to add audio for that. Alright, Athena, I think was the nebula. That was easy. Hey John, are you excited to see the ending for Mass Effect 3? The greatest ending in video game history.
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
You have the platinum? You have no idea how much Serta needed this. I'll send my crew to collect it immediately. I've added you to Serta Foundation's preferred client list. You'll be able to purchase specialist goods at one of our terminals. How are the new cortical scanners? Impressive.
Oh, well, we got new stuff to buy. Interesting. Alright, let's go check it out. Serta Foundation Premium License. Interesting. Might as well go check it out.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Battelle Station. There we go again. Wait, where was it? Antillean. Guess we're going back here. Yeah.
I found something.
Interesting. Let's look around this area.
Signal confirmed. Beginning scan. I found something. All right. Let's check and make sure we don't have anything else. Priority Service Headquarters. Almost 9,000, that's impressive.
Interesting. All right. Check my private terminal list for. There's nothing there.
Commander?
Oh, okay. Well, I honestly don't think there is anything else we can do. I want Greg to be here when we do Priority Cerberus HQ and Priority Earth. So, what we're gonna do is tomorrow we're gonna do Priority Cerberus HQ and Priority Earth. And then maybe we'll do the Citadel afterwards, the Citadel DLC. We'll only be able to do a little bit of it though. I have no idea how much time we're gonna have after Priority Earth, but that is right now my plan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save here right outside of sign up tonight and tomorrow Priority. Yeah, that's what I said. Plus, we're like right outside of the server space here. So we can literally just hop right into it afterwards. So what I'm gonna stream there, and like I said, we'll do Priority Cerberus HQ and Priority Earth tomorrow. Since those are the only two actual things we have left to do before the Citadel, which I have a mod that puts the Citadel after as an epilogue to the game. I know you're going to be asking, wait, how's that? Because, you know, everyone dies at the end of Mass Effect 3. Well, you'll see. You'll see. So, and there is a lot of things that change. There's the ending has been heavily. I'm not going to say much. I want it to be a surprise. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.